How do you start your business? You have lots of ideas for different businesses, but you're not sure which one to focus on. Or you have that one idea and you're not sure where to start, how to focus on that. What do we do? Is that my passion? Is that not my passion? I've worked with a lot of people, and a lot of times what they thought was going to be their business ended up changing their mind and went a different route, and we worked with them on that. But it's to find that clarity of what your passion is. I'm Dave Stelma, and this is Breakthrough to Success. So you have a business idea, or even if it's in your personal life, you want to achieve more, you want to do more, you want to be more, right? You want to serve people and help them along the way. So how are you going to do that? What is going to be your focus? How do you get into focus? Now, you can do it a couple of different ways. You can either take it on yourself and go ahead and do that, or you can hire a coach. And that's what I'm going to focus on tonight, is going to be what a coach does. Because a lot of people, I get some emails going, what exactly do you do when we go through a coaching process? And up to starting that coaching process, there's going to be a questionnaire, what your desires are, where you want to be, where do you want to be, see yourself, and some people can't answer those questions. Where do you see yourself in the next month? Where do you see yourself in the next 6 months? Where do you see yourself in the next year? I try to break it down and see what you have already in your head as far as an image of where you want to be. Some come in and they don't really know. They don't know where they're going to be in 6 months. They don't know what their business is going to look like in the next year. And even personally, they don't know. A lot of times they'll come in with confusion of either a relationship they're in, or they're looking for that special someone. And that they're single and they want that, but they're starting a business. They don't know where to focus, what to do. And so that's we're going to focus on that tonight and try to give you a few ways to get some clarity in your life. I'd suggest get a pen and paper for tonight. Excuse me, I have a little cold, so hopefully that won't interrupt the conversation tonight. Oh, hi Courtney, thank you for joining tonight. First off, you have to ask yourself this question: am I open to coaching, to someone coaching me? Are you or yourself? Where, are you open to that? Are you open to someone challenging you, pushing you to a limit, to pushing you out there? It's going to be a little scary. We're going to ask you to do a few things that, we're not going to ask you to jump off the roof, of a high-rise building or something, but it may feel like that at times because it may be a scary territory. I'll give you a great example, and it can be all extremes. I have coached people where even just being on social media was like, I don't do that. I don't do social media. I don't do Facebook. I don't do any of that stuff. And I'm going to challenge you. If that's something. Obviously, you're on Facebook if you're watching me, or you're finding me on YouTube. You might find me on YouTube without being on Facebook. But every Tuesday night, this is where I do it. It's live on Facebook. But where you're going to be challenged on what your knowledge is at this point in time. You're either growing or you're dying. It's just like a plant. A plant is either growing or it's dying. And so knowledge is going to be what we're going to challenge you on. We're going to have you seek out We're going to give you knowledge. We're going to have you changing some habits. We're going to have you doing certain things, and it's going to challenge you. But that's how you grow. You have to challenge yourself to grow, and that's the first thing. So number one, are you coachable? Are you in a place where you're going to accept someone challenging you and pushing you a little bit farther out of your comfort zone? Okay. So that's the first thing you got to ask yourself. If you're not ready for that, you're not ready for a coach. It's just plain and simple. Then, the next question you're going to answer. So write this one down, because you'll know if you're ready for a coach or not, right? You'll know if you're open to that. The next thing, so write this one down, is what is it that you truly want? Truly is the key to that. Some people might say, I want to own a bar. Well, what do you truly want that to bring you? Or they may say, I want to open my own hair salon. Hair salon is going to be the means, and we can walk through how to market that, how to get that successful, do all those things. But what do you truly want that to bring to you? Some will say, financial freedom, control. I have control over what I can do. I don't have someone else controlling how much I can make. I don't have someone controlling how many hours I work. I don't have, so some will say control. Some will put in there, I said financial freedom, control, variables, family time, things of that sort. You have more control over all those things, off time, vacations, all that stuff. If you don't work for someone else that says we give you 2 weeks vacation per year, you could take a week of vacation once a quarter. That'd be 4 weeks out of the year. How would that be? That'd be pretty sweet. You'd probably be very rested for your, the next quarter right away if you took a week off, once a quarter. That could be something that you do. But what do you truly want? What is the passion that's going to drive you? And then we're going to ask you, in conjunction to that, what does success look like? Okay. Everyone has a different mode of success. We're discussing that in a group this afternoon. So many people want, we're discussing Facebook. And Facebook, I think a good percentage or portion of people that are on Facebook are looking for notoriety. They want to be, as I described this afternoon, I said, they want to be that woman that puts on a Chewbacca mask and starts laughing hysterically and getting thousands and millions and whatever of views, and they want that notoriety. But the ones that are going to be here or be here for you are going to be the long term, are going to be the ones that actually bring content and a substance to you. They're inspirational to you, not just a quick little blip of inspiration or notoriety, because that's not going to last long. And I think that came out of the reality TV, things of that sort. So what do you truly want, and what does success look like to you? That's what answer that first question. That's number one, combined. Number two is going to be, why is that so important to you? Why is that so important to you? So number two is that. You have to answer that question. Why is having your own beauty salon, having your own hairstyling salon? I'm a product of the 80s, so I'll say beauty salon. I don't know what correct me if that's the wrong term. But what is that? Why is that so important to you to have your own business? Let's just go that way. Why? What is that? What is that? Beyond what that success looks like to you. Why is that so important? 3 is, what will it cost you if you continue on this path? So if you're not taking action, because obviously if you're questioning this at this point, you haven't taken the action to do that, to start your own business, to go to the next level, to whatever that is. What is holding you back? So what's the cost if you continue on the path that you're at? Okay, so what does that cost? It's going to cost you, you're going to be giving into fear. So fear, by not starting that business, by not starting improvement in your life, it could just be in your life. Maybe you're not starting a business. Maybe you just want to improve where you are financially and you're working for someone else and you're comfortable with that. That's fine. So what's the cost of continuing on the path that you're at? What's the cost of not starting, not asking for that raise, not getting a different job, or not, going up the ladder of success? Not going on to that next level? What is the cost? What will it cost you if you continue on the path that you're at? Next one is going to be, what is holding you back from handling this? Okay? What's holding you back? And here's the one that you got to get self-reflective on. It's, don't blame someone else. Don't blame your boss. Don't blame the job you're in. Don't blame the economy. Don't blame the government. Government's not going to do anything for you. I'm going to tell you that right now. It hasn't in my lifetime. It won't in anybody else's. If you want to get out there and make a success, then you got to get rid of your fears of what's holding you back from handling this. Okay? From taking that first step. And that's all it is, one step at a time. You're going to take that first step. And you can lean into starting a business. There could be an interest that you have of something, some type of business, or just improving your life. And where that's going to be is going to be back. There we go. Froze up there for a second. My screen froze up. Sorry. So what's holding you back? Okay, you got to identify that. Like I said, don't be the victim. Look within yourself and make a list. What's holding you back? If you could change something, what would it be that you could take that first step with? Next is going to be, what is the very next, and make this one simple action, okay? What is the very next step that will get you moving right now that you could do that would get you to take that next step? What is it that you could do? What is there that first action that you could do? It could be emailing me for a coaching call, one coaching call. It could be seeking out a book, looking up a book on the topic on the business that you want to start. It could be seeking out someone within your area that would be able to help you or give you information. There's different agencies that are free. SCORE is a great one. If you're going to start your own business, SCORE is a great one. There's probably someone in your area. SCORE, and I can't really remember what the acronym is for. Anyway, it's retired people of different occupations. Could be lawyers, could be accountants, could be anything of that sort. Retail owners. They're all retired and have been successful in their businesses. And they are there to give you free information. So SCORE is another great one that is one that you could look up. So it could be something of that sort. But what could you do right now? Think of something that you could do right now. Make a phone call, send an email. What could you do as soon as we're done with this at 7 o'clock that you write down next to that one? So what is the very next simple thing, simple action that you could take that will get you moving. What's the first thing that you could do? So at 7 o'clock, send that email, make that phone call, call a friend. Maybe it's just as a matter of calling a friend and saying, hey, I'm thinking about starting this business. What do you think? Or what do you think my qualities are? Ask that. What do you think my qualities are? What do you think my faults are? And if they tell you, I don't know if you're the right person for that business, maybe go on to another person. You're gonna have naysayers in your life. So now, kind of coordinating with that, but the next one is this, number 8. Besides me, calling me immediately at 7 o'clock, who or what can you use as leverage to ensure you follow through on your commitment? The best and most successful people have either belonged to a master group or have a mentor or have an accountability partner that will they can call. They can say, hey, this is what I need to accomplish this week. If there's any way that you can help me, feel free to do that. So have an accountability partner if you can, long term. If not, just temporarily, find an accountability partner, and you'll find that you can get to your success level faster that way. What we're doing by this, so if you have those 8, I'm going to recap those right now. What is it that you truly want? Why is that so important to you? What has or will it cost you if you continue on your path that you're at right now? What is holding you back from handling this? Next one is, what is the very next, and make it simple, action that you'll be able to take to get you moving forward right now? So after you watch this program, what can you do immediately? Send an email, make a phone call. And number 8, besides me, who or what can you use as leverage to ensure you follow through on your commitment? Accountability. Who is your accountability partner? Why you're doing this is, like you see in the sign there, to find the life and the work you love. When you have the passion for your job, for your occupation, for your career, then you will change lives. And once you change lives and you feel people, you're helping people in a way, that just, your passion level jumps up and up and up and up and up, higher and higher. And you're going to find that your success goes higher and higher. As you lift others up, you're going to be lifting yourself up also. So take 15 minutes. If you really want to focus, take 15 minutes. Answer each one of these questions. Take some time, really ponder on it. Meditate on it. Ponder these questions. What do you truly want, and what does that look like? Be able to describe that to someone in detail so that they know exactly what your passion is. And when they know, they're going to jump on the bandwagon with you. They're going to be your cheerleader. And so you want to make this, to get to the $100,000 this year. That's coming up very shortly. I'm going to tell you the key to that. To get to that $100,000 this year, answer these questions. Find that passion that's inside of you for your business. And it could be as simple as working for someone else. You can work for someone else and make great money and have a great time and have the passion there for you also. So take your time, answer these questions. I want to hear in the comment section. Shoot me in the comment section after this video. Hit me up in those comment sections on YouTube or on Facebook. Dave Stelma. On Facebook, it's Facebook.com/Dave Stelma. On YouTube, it's YouTube.com/Dave Stelma. It's pretty simple to find me, or just put it in the search, Dave Stelma. It's pretty simple to spell out, and you'll find me there. Tell me, get me in the comments, shoot me in the comments, and tell me what you truly want. You'll be amazed. And the other thing that I always find when I'm coaching in groups is that there's sometimes there's going to be a percentage of people, usually a small percentage, but a percentage of people that are afraid to say what they truly want because they're afraid that it may come true. They may have success at it. And the success is they're afraid of that. They're afraid of success. What is that going to do? It's going to change their lives. It's going to always change your life for the better, but they're afraid of it because what does that mean? Now I have to rethink all my thinking. So don't let fear guide you, and make that change. So answer these questions. Hit me up in the comments section, and then I'll answer those as I go, or I'll give you a thumbs up. I'll give you a big smiley face. So let us all know and let us all share, so that there may be other comments that we can make that could help you perpetuate yourself. And those are always free on Facebook, right? So what we're doing is we're striving to get our vision, okay? We're trying to get our vision and get clarity, because once you have clarity, once you know crystal clear where you want to go, you can get there, and we can help you get there even faster. So whether it's myself, whether it's someone else coaching you along the way, you can always utilize a coach. A coach is going to get you there laser focused and fast. Okay, we're going to get you there way faster than you will. And check out past videos. I talked about finding the right coach. In the past, I've made some mistakes with coaches. I've found some coaches, or I've hired coaches that didn't necessarily come to fruition or help me out in any certain way, actually promised to deliver more than they even had the knowledge of. So I would never do that. Good coaches are going to tell you what they can do. There's some coaches that will just give you an inspiration. Maybe that's all you need. There's other ones that will be focusing more on goals and on capabilities, and they only will work within your capabilities. It only goes as fast as you want to put into it. If you want to put 12-hour days into it, you're going to be going there way faster. Now, if you're leaning into it like the majority of the people out there, and let me tell you, 97% of the people that I talk to lean into their businesses. They're working another job. They have a great idea. They know what they want to do, but they're afraid of giving up that income. And more importantly, they're looking to, fear is the big one. Fear is going to be the big one. And then next is going to be, they don't really know what the steps are. So that's usually the first two hurdles. What we do, or what I've done in the past with those people, is let's lean into it. Let's take set whatever you can give as far as time, and let's lean into it. So one, if it's something brand new adventure, we're going to test drive that first, okay? But as our time comes to a close, we got about 5 minutes left here. Gosh, this time goes so fast. I need about another hour to go into this, but I want to hit you quick. How do you achieve $100,000 income this year? I'm going to tell you, it's very, very simple. 1, you got to find your passion. 2, it's either going to be where you're working now, or it's going to be starting your own business. You can do it right away. Okay, we can get you going on Facebook without a website. Eventually you're going to get a website, but maybe it's that you have to get the money first to do that. Well, we can get you going on that. So what we're going to do, what you can do, one, you got to find your passion, because that passion is going to be what it's going to drive you. So right now, if you had the time and the means to do it, you can get jump started right now. It's not going to be something you're going to lean into. If you want to make $100,000 this year, from 0 to $100,000, you're going to have to dive right in the deep end, and you're going to have to learn it all real fast and real quick. And it's easy to do. There's a lot of knowledge that's out there. And whether it's from me or if you want to go with some of the other ones, or if it's a specific business that is not my specialty, I'm going to direct you to that person that can guide you a lot faster. But we're going to chunk it down. We take it month by month. We do it in segments, and to hit $100,000 this year, find your passion, serve the people, the clients that you have, and do extraordinary work in whatever it is that you do. Okay, so whatever your occupation is. And I can get way more specific on that, but it's easy to do. You chunk it down. So you $100,000 for this year. It's going to be vision. It's going to be a solid plan that's in place, and you need to have those meditation and daily affirmations that go with it as far as your vision. Those are really the top 3 things that all you have to do to hit that 100,000 this year. Hit me up in the comment section. I've said it so many times, you're going to get so sick of me saying that. But that's the only way I can help you. If you want any sort of help whatsoever, the other thing is like this page, like my Facebook page, because then you're going to get reminders of these shows as they come up. Or if there's any special shows or webinars that I'll be doing in the future, that will also, you'll get those notices of that. Otherwise, if you go onto my website, davestelma.com, you can also sign up for the mailing list through there. And then that will also you'll get the email mailings for when all these shows, and we give reminders and all that good stuff, as well as tips and things along the way to help you get your breakthrough success a lot faster. So as we come to a close of our show, I want to recap those 8 questions. Write those down. Ask those questions of yourself. Be honest with yourself, and then come back here, throw me a comment, or if you're uncomfortable about putting it out into public that way, shoot me an email at support@davestelma.com. That's support@davestelma.com. If you don't know that answer, always look at those questions. I always get that on there, but then myself, that will come directly to myself, and then I segment that out depending upon the questions. But if you're going to ask me a specific question of that sort towards coaching and how I can help you that way, feel free to let me know. Shoot me an email that way. Otherwise, get clarity on those 8 questions. Be truthful to yourself. Be honest with yourself so that you can make 2017 the best year. This is going to be a great year for everyone. And so no matter you're a baker, a hairstylist, I'm trying to think, an artist, a novelist, or an author, you can get there way faster, and this is your year. This is really the breakthrough year for a lot of people. There's a lot of great help and karma that's out there for us. The universe is on your side. All right. Well, that's been my time for tonight. I am Dave Stelma. Like I said, give me a like on my Facebook page so we keep in touch. shoot me or get on my email list through davestelma.com. I'll also put a link on this video below on YouTube and on Facebook, so you can always get through to me that way also. So until next week, I'm Dave Stelma, and this has been your Breakthrough Success.